Hi guys, welcome back to another Battle of the Foundation, and today we are trying the Makeup Forever Matte Velvet Skin. So this is a full coverage foundation, and if you want to see what my thoughts are on it, you are in the right place. But before we get started, make sure that you have subscribed to my channel, and then if you have subscribed, make sure you have the notification bell turned on. That way you'll get notified when I upload new videos. And if you enjoy foundation video reviews, give us a thumbs up, please. That helps me out a lot. So without further ado, let's get started and see my thoughts on the Makeup Forever foundation. Alright guys, again, we're going to be using the Makeup Forever Matte Velvet Skin. This runs $38. It comes in 40 shades and you get 1.01 ounces in it. It's supposed to be a full coverage foundation with a matte finish on it. So this is what the tube looks like. I got the color R230, so we're going to hope that this is a good match. I did go in store to get it, so we will find out. So you get a little squeeze tube on that. As always, I have my face primed. I've done my under eye color correcting. I will use a sponge on one side and a flat top kabuki brush on the other. But before we do that, let's talk about this foundation a little bit, what they say it is and what else you need to know about it. So, what it is. It's a breathable full coverage foundation with a lifelike matte finish that blends and breathes with skin for up to 24-hour wear. What else you need to know? This creamy blendable texture balances the complexion for zero shine. It never cakes, flakes, or fades, so skin appears natural and vibrant throughout the day. This is the matte liquid foundation for a generation who understands their skin needs and demands high performance from their products. I don't quite get this because I feel that any generation is going to know their skin's needs, so that one's kind of off the mark, at least for me. Suggested usage, or as I like to say, what can we do to get you to spend some more money on our products, is they want you to apply with the Makeup Forever Artisan's Brush 108 Large Foundation Brush, which is sold separately, for buildable coverage. Wear over the Step 1 Skin Equalizer, sold separately, appropriate for your skin type for a customized complexion. Apply Ultra HD Concealer, sold separately, where more coverage is needed. And finish with the Ultra HD Loose or Pressed Powders, sold separately, or use Matte Loose Powder Set, sold separately. Get it? They're trying to get you to buy a whole bunch more crap. So anyway, let's get started on this. I'm going to squeeze some out on my finger. So this is a thicker foundation. Turn my lights down a little bit today. I'm hoping that you'll be able to see a little bit better. Let's just start with that. I'm going to start with my sponge. All right, that looks very natural. See how it dries down. I have a funny feeling this one's going to dry down really well. And we'll move on to the brush side next. Alrighty. All right, let's take a look with the one layer and see how that looks. I feel like I got a little bit better coverage with the brush, just in these areas, but it's so slight. Obviously missed a couple spots when I went in with the sponge too. You kind of have to work with it because it is a thicker foundation. So I'm going to, let's stick with putting in another layer on both sides, but I will go ahead and continue to use the sponge on one side and the brush on the other, and we'll see which one builds out better. still pretty tacky. I'm going to let it dry down. I'm going to take a couple of quick pictures before I go in and apply my concealer and powders, actually the rest of my makeup. So let me do all that and I'll be back in just a second. Alright guys, I'm back and this is the finished look. It's actually the finished look 4 hours later because I had to go to an appointment, so I didn't have time to finish filming the ending of the video before I left for that. So anyway, let's talk about this foundation. I tell you, this is another good one. I've been on a roll pretty good lately where I've got a lot of really good foundations, and this is another one. Again, it worked pretty equally for me whether I use the sponge or the brush, so I really don't have a preference there. I do have my normal smile lines in there that always happens, so can't do anything about that. It does feel very lightweight. It was just the teeniest bit tacky, and I mean just the tiniest little bit that I felt if I didn't powder, then I would have problems with like my bronzers and blushes and everything kind of just getting patchy in those areas. So of course I always powder when I try a foundation out, but I just went in very, very lightly this time. But I'm not seeing any weird patches. It's looking good with my pores, and around my nose is looking really good. I have eaten since then, so my lipstick kind of wore off and I put it back on. And I wasn't thinking, and I wiped my mouth really good while I was eating, so I probably wiped some of the foundation away around my lips. But I like this one, you guys, so it's another one that I do highly recommend that you go and pick up. So Makeup Forever, I'm loving your products. I've never got a dead from you guys, so this is another one. If there's a foundation you'd like to see me try that I haven't tried before, because I do have a playlist, I'll leave a card up here to that playlist if you want to go check out all my foundations. I have over 60 reviews on them so far. If you'd like to see me do a video on one that I haven't done before, then go ahead and just leave me a comment down below. And if you have any questions or anything else, feel free to leave those down below as well. And of course, if you haven't subscribed to my channel yet, I do want to make sure that you do that. Go ahead and hit the notification bell as well. That way you will be notified when I upload new videos. That's every Tuesday, Thursday, and Saturday. So until next time, you guys, I love you all, and bye-bye.